Hello everyone, welcome to Focal Point. This question was asked in GATE 2017. It says that consider the following snippet of C program. Assume that this swap this function exchange the value of x and y. Okay, so this function swaps the value of x and y. So let's see what is happening in here. We have taken an array. Okay, so this is the array that we have taken in here, and after that we have taken an integer done that is initialized with 0 and integer I that is not initialized. Okay, so this is our while loop, and so this condition is correct, and that's why it will enter inside the while loop. So it will update the value of 10 to 1, and after that this is our for loop that will be executed. So I is equals to 0 in here. We've initialized our value of I, that means it will point to in here, and this condition is true. I is less than equals to 4, so condition is true. Now we will be enter inside the for loop, and this condition we will be checking for, and based on that we will swap the values. Okay, so we are pointing, so I means 0, I value is 0, and that's why this condition is true. Okay, so now we will swap this value 5 and 3, and after that our done will be 0, and again we now we will increment the value of I. So I will be here, and after that again we will check the same condition. Okay, if right value is greater, then we will swap it. So this condition is not greater, so this condition is not correct, and that's why this will come out of this, and again it will increase the value of I, and it will check again. So now condition is true, so this value will be updated. Okay, now again our I value will be increased, and now this value will be swapped. Again our value will be increased of I, and now this value will be swapped in here. Okay, so now the value of I will be increased by 5. Now this condition is false. Okay, so it will come out of for loop. Again this for loop will be executed. So what is the updated value of I? That is 5. Okay, so let's take our I value in here. It is again initialized in this for loop, and this condition is true. So now we will enter inside the for loop. So what we are going to do, if I, so this now starting from the end now. Okay, so if I is so if this value is greater than this value, if right value is greater than this will swap. Okay, so here this condition is not true, and that's why it will decrement this, and condition is not true. Okay, so it will not enter, it will come out and decrement the value of I. Again the condition is true. Now it will check the condition again in here, so this is not true again, so again this will not inside it, and again it will reduce the value by 1, and again this condition is true now, so this will be swapped. Okay, this will be swapped in here, and of course the done value is 0 in here. Now our I value will be decreased in here. Now condition is correct, I is greater than 1, and that's why it will check the condition in here. This will swap again 3 and 6, and again it will reduce the value by 1, and again this condition is true, so this will swap this. Okay, now the done value is, and now it will decrease by 1. Now condition is false, again it will come out of for loop. Okay, now it will again check condition in the loop. Done is 0, and that's why it will again enter into the loop, and this done will be changed to 1. Okay, and our this for loop will be entered. So our updated value of I is equals to 0. This condition is true, and we will enter inside the for loop. Okay, so now whenever I plus 1 value will be greater than we will swap it. So this condition is not true, so it will increment the value of I by 1 and check in here. This value is not true, again this value will be increased, so this value is correct, and that's why it will swap it. Again it will increment by 1 and this condition is not true, again it will increment by 1, this is not true, and this again, now again it will, this condition is false, and that's why it will come out of this. Okay, so this, and of course this done was updated to 0 in here because we have entered inside the for loop. Okay, and now what will be happening in here, updated value of I is 5, and we will check for this condition. If it will check from the end, and so this condition is not true, we will decrement this condition is not true, this will decrement this condition is also not true because this is not greater, and this can decrement this condition is not true, again this condition is also not true. Okay, so this condition is not true, and again we will check the our while loop. So the condition is true because done is 0 in here. After that this done will be updated to 1, and this loop will be executed once again, but nowhere it will find the condition to be true, and that's why it will keep on updating the value of I to 4 to 5, and this will not change, and same as in here it will not change the value, and this will update it till 0, so nothing will be changed in here. So this will be the final array, and after that this then condition will be checked, and that done is 1 now, so this will condition will be wrong, and that's why it will come out of while loop, and after that we will print the value of array 3. So what is the value of array 3? That is 3. Okay, so 3 will be the output of it in here, so 3 is the output of this, is the right option of it. So thank you so much.